Good morning. I feel like I should be whispering. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun is not up, and we're expecting a few feet of snow tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. If you're catching me on the replay, please tag me with hashtag replay. Good morning. I'm JoJo with JoJo's Rustic Remnants, LLC. We're going to be working on some door hangers this morning for the next 45 minutes. Good morning, John. What are we doing up at this hour? I do not know. Anywho, normally I'd just be getting up right now, but that's okay. I'm happy to be with you. So I'm warming up the car because it frosted last night. And like I said, we're expecting some really nasty weather. They're already warning us. So I'm going to get started. I partnered up some bows and a few greenery pieces and a little bit of floral, but we're going to see what's going to happen. I have 3 door hangers. I don't know if we'll get to them all. And first things first, I'm going to remember to put the backs on because, you know, I typically don't remember to do that. So I'm getting out my trusty, what do you call that? Staple gun. And these are wood door hangers from Deco Exchange. They come so nicely wrapped, like I can't even. This one just says welcome to our home, and it has the gray and white and brown, and you know I like black and brown. And then we have one that says, it's more in the brown tones, hope you like dog hair. And this all came in a set. I also have one that says hope you like cat hair, so no one get triggered. One is more brown, one is the brown, lighter brown with gray.
I just had coffee and 2 of your cookies. Perfect.
Who did?
Maria.
Oh, Maria, those are, my mother likes those cookies, coffee for breakfast as well. So let me put these back here so we can just focus on one at a time. And like I said, this is the dark brown with the gray. It just says welcome to our home. Super simple. I think that my people from Massachusetts are going to love these. I made a cow and it sold and I have to make another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this to make sure I have it sort of centered. I'm going to turn it around to myself. I'm going to hold it just so I see that it hangs straight. And I'm going to take a little marker where my finger is so I know where the middle of my board is. I'm just going to make a little dot. Just so I know when I flip it over where to put my hanger approximately. Now, these are not traditional pipe cleaners. These are much thicker. I'm going to turn it around and fold it over on itself and back just a couple times. So it looks like that. Okay, this one goes down like that.
Maria says you look very pretty this morning.
My eyes are still puffy. But thank you. I'm awake. And I'm going to lay this down here and staple into all of that goodness because it helps it not go through the board. You know, make sure you have the right size staples as well. These are, I believe, 1/4-inch boards. If you can see the side, they're nice and thick. And these are printed and treated with a UV protectant, so I love that. All right, so we got our little hanger on there. And for this one, I am going to stay pretty traditional. It is a gray beige ticking, brown, 2.5-inch, a little black and white to lighten it up, and I'm actually going to do a fancy painting in there. That one. I'm going to use that fancy painting a couple times. And then this Swiss dot 7/8. Okay, is this a 7/8 or a 5/8 now? How do you know? 7/8.
Oh, that looks like 7/8 to me.
Yep, 7/8. Nana's up, guys. She's had her coffee. Now, my little things. I like to do a hand bow, but when I do these, I like it to be a little bit more perfect. So, everybody block your ears or wake up because I'm going to hit this with a hammer because I want to make sure my posts are in nice and tight. So, all right, I'm going to push this forward. Save those. We're going to do one with a little bit of blue and yellow and black and brown. You know, all the things. I love a welcome sign with blue. You guys know I love blue. Is my favorite color. I love blue and yellow. I like a lot of mixtures of colors. Green and purple, one of my favorite things ever. So let me just unfold this because I hate having the fold in there. I'm just going to dovetail it. And this is a 4-inch, so I'm going to leave an 8-inch tail for now. And squish this
You
down.
two people took over my seat.
Yep, the babies took over the seat.
You took over my seat.
That's where they sit during the day, Nana. That's their
took over my
spot.
seat. You don't care?
I know you're supposed to put this on this peg, but I struggle with
You
that.
don't care that you took my
Mom,
seat?
I'm working over here. You can't be talking to the dogs.
You don't care.
I'm going to do a 7-inch loop. Good morning, good morning. Hi, everyone. Hi, Linda and Dory and Maria and Margaret. Good morning. It's so early, but that's okay. I will be at work. This is 45-minute live. Oops, this is very, very thick. This ticking is a D. Stevens ribbon. And this one is like trying to flip canvas because this is a very heavy duty. All right, and again, I'm going to make sure I have a 7-inch bow and I have an 8-inch tail. Okay. And I'm just going to do single loops of everything. So guys, it's so funny. Lately I've been using
48 people at 7 a.m. Well, I have 56, but
that's okay.
yeah, David.
It's good. Listen, people are up, they're getting ready for work, they're having their coffee. Typically, I'm a person who uses like 1 or 2 ribbons, but lately I've been into all the ribbons, all the colors, all the time. And I think it's because of the door hangers. It gives me a chance to use a bunch more of my ribbons that I typically will. I'm only going down about 1/4 inch on my loops. And I'm just doing 1 loop of every color. You could do 2. You could do whatever you wanted. I think that's what's so nice about these door hangers. You could do a single loop bow. You know, you don't have to, a single color, right? If you just wanted some black and white up there, that would be fabulous.
What a treat this early in the morning.
It's early. It's actually not that early. Some days I have to get up for work at like 4 in the morning. It just depends on the day and what we're doing. All right, remind me to dovetail these after.
Always up at 6.
Oh yes, I see. I'm a 7 o'clock girl. I try to be up at 7 every day, except on Saturday. If I can make it to 7:30, it just depends on the dogs, you know. In the summertime and it's light outside, they're like, "We're up. I want to go out." And then the minute they come in, they go back to bed, and I'm wide awake. All right, get that little trim. I got the fancy penny.
It took the day off. My brother had to use my vehicle to take his fiancée to Indianapolis for some testing.
Uh-oh.
She's been having some medical issues. Oh,
I'm sorry to
that's good.
hear that. I hope she feels better. They figure out what's wrong. And I'm sure they appreciate you letting them use your car. All right, so I'm going to lighten this up. This is such a pretty print. It's very simple, sort of dotted, a couple of little...
If you're new,
Oh, Mom, yes, they know that. If you're new, please say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Again, I am JoJo with JoJo's Rustic Remnants. What am I doing here? Oh, that's right. JoJo's Rustic Remnants LLC. Don't forget the LLC. I am desperately working to build back my page. And I would really, really appreciate a like, a follow, and a sprinkling, which just means to share. I'm just going to say it out loud. All right. We're going to do this. And then we're going to come in with that really pretty Swiss dot. Can they see what I'm doing, Mom?
my thing is...
Okay, let me just push this forward a little bit. I think that would help. All right, so we're going to get rid of this. And we're going to pull out that 7/8 Swiss dot in black and white.
Sitting in the dogs got me so early. Yeah, that
Yeah.
happens.
Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot to do what I wanted to do, which was add a little bit of the 60919 in here. Yeah. We're going to add a few sprigs of that. And I'm probably going to put it, let's see, I'm probably going to put it between the brown and the fancy painting. So I'm just going to undo that. See, it is early. I forget what I'm doing here. And I'm going to pull this apart. I'm going to pull it and separate it.
Cheryl is watching from SC St. Louis.
Well, welcome, St. Louis. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Okay, that's going to go in there. I'm going to pull another one up and clean it up and spread it out. These are so simple, and quite frankly, I'm loving them. And I'm like, my first door hanger, when did I make my first door hanger? It was last week. When? Last week.
You're using a bow maker, yeah, because there's too much.
And I want, because...
Hi from Texas.
Hi. I know I typically don't use a bow maker either. I do like to do a hand bow. I'm putting my berries on one side on this side and the other side on this side as I spread them out. Nothing too serious. I'm going to go back in with my fancy painting ribbon, my little white up here, and then I'm going to add one final ribbon. I'm just going to make a single loop.
Top of the morning from Canada.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Now this single loop, I'm going to go like this and put the tails on both sides. Oops. Okay, and that's going to cover up my pipe cleaner. And I'm going to zip tie this because I want all my stuff to stay in there. No one's got time to roll that up. So I'm going to use this.
Early morning inspirations to get us up and at it.
Yes, and these are so simple.
From Iowa. Somebody's from
Well,
Iowa.
hey, good morning from Iowa. Good morning, good morning. So I'm going to pull this out carefully, if I can. And I'm going to use a zip tie because there's a lot of stuff in here. Line that up right around my center post. Give it a zip.
Oh,
Now,
West
I'm not putting a
Virginia,
pipe cleaner behind it.
Tennessee.
Good morning, West Virginia. You over there by Charlotte Dunkel, or is it Charlotte Dunkel? Charlotte's from West Virginia, I do believe. All right, so
I don't
super
see Charlotte.
tight.
It's not Charlotte.
It's not Charlotte.
Donna Dickens.
Hey, Donna, good morning. So the reason I did that like that is so I could cover up my business here, because this pipe cleaner is going to go through here. We're going to cut this piece off, pull it nice and tight, and then I'm going to cover this with a black pipe cleaner. Now, this one is going to get stapled onto this door hanger. This one does not have holes. It's not like the character ones. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to start spreading out my, move you over so you guys can see. If I put a tail on one side, I put a bow on the other. And then I do the opposite because, again, I only did, single, this little guy. I'm going to spread those out like that. I absolutely love the black and tan, that fancy panty ribbon. A tail here, a bow there, a loop here. Here a loop, there a tail, everywhere loop and tail. And then this one's going to go opposite. Now, you don't have to spread these out super far. Just, I want to see all the goodness I put in there, right? This one doesn't want to sit nicely that way, so I'm going to switch them. Which is fine, and then I can switch these two as well. Then they'll lay a little flatter. Listen, if you can't make them do what you want to do what they want to do and change it up.
The bow, new to crafting.
Oh, so I like to just put it in there just for a little something, something. You do not have to. This is called a door hanger. So all I'm doing is building up a bow with all different colors that I pulled from the board itself. And if you wanted, you could do red. You could do any color you want on these boards. I just want it to be a little bit more, not matchy-matchy, but a little bit more coordinating. So now that I have all these loops and tails, I'm just going to go back around and dovetail. Now listen, they don't have to be the perfect length. They can be any size. Some can be longer, some can be shorter, because it's just a little whimsy. And you can put this at the, hold your scissors correctly, they cut.
I think so. I've never seen you do that.
What?
You're going to cut your fingers right in the middle there.
No, I'm not. Nana's here this morning. She obviously needs another cup of coffee.
I haven't finished my coffee.
Oh, she hasn't finished her coffee. She's already yelled at me. Nana is actually my mother, and she reads my comments. So if you're new and you see a little heart or something next to your name, that's my Nana. That's my mother. And again, I'm just dovetailing all around. You don't have to dovetail. You can also cut on the angle if you wish. You can cut them all different sizes. You can do some dovetail, some at an angle, whatever you like. That's what's so great about these little boards. Okay, so let me get rid of all this. The boards, I did, Mom. They come from Deco Exchange, and I will give you the numbers in case you're interested in this particular board. This one comes as a set, and it has 4 different welcomes. This one is the gray and brown. It says, "Welcome to our home." I'm going to try to get 3. What time is it, Mom? I'm going to try to get 3 boards done in 45 minutes. This one is
15, not quite 7:15.
okay, so this one is 6:38 if you want this one. Okay, and I'm not sure that you can buy, I'm pretty sure you can buy them separately. So now, there's no holes in this board, so I'm going to go take my bow and go around, and I think I'm going to put it over here slightly to the left because I like it. And you could put it straight up and down. There's plenty of room on there. I want to get this going and this going.
Tina sent you 200 stars.
Thank you for the stars. What a lovely good morning. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to go up here, and I think I'm going to go to the left. And all I'm going to do is take my stapler. I'm just going to go right through my ribbon where you're not going to see it. And you can also drill a hole, and then you could very, very easily switch your bows out with the season. You could put a Christmas bow on here. You could put an Easter bow. That's what I like about them. Easy peasy to change. You, mister, are going to come up here. There we go. This one. Come on. And this one. That one. Easy peasy, guys. Super simple. And I hung it just like that. Right? It's super simple. And the greenery just gives a little bit of flow. When you see it outside, it's a little bit breezy. It just gives it a little bit of movement. Right? I love them. I think they're adorable. And I think my people in the shop are going to love them as well, too. Because, again, thin profile, they fit between your doors. Now, around here, everyone likes everything to go through their doors. I don't. I put mine on the outside because I like a big, giant, fluffy wreath. But some people get nervous. So, we're going to do that one. And now we're going to do another one. This one says, "Welcome, hope you love dog hair," which, you know, resonates with me, of course. And this one... Hold on, I need to get one more thing for this one. Now, these colors I stole from over here. I'm going to use this one as well. I'm going to use that one. I'm not going to use these 2. And I'm going to probably use... Hold on 1 minute. Another canvas, and I'm going to pull out the black and white dog bone to go in this one as well, because it just is perfect for this. All right, so on the bottom, let's see, what are we going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. We're going to do this. Nope. Change my mind. This one, then the dog bone, then the fancy painting ribbon, and then, let's see. Again, you guys can pick out any color you want. Any color. I thought I had a white, and I know that I do. I just have to think
Are you
about it.
prepared for the amount of snow we're getting? Well, we're as ready as we're going to be.
Exactly, as ready as I'm ever going to be. And I'm going to pull out another Swiss dot, but this is the opposite of what we just used. The white with the black dot. Keep it a little bit light, okay? So, I'm going to start here. Let's see if we can hand bow this one, all right? What I need to do before I hand bow that is, let's try this one instead of the other one. We'll put in a couple pieces of this. One. These are pushers, so you can push them to the end. 3. I'm going to do 4 pieces. 2 on one side and 2 on the other. Okay. So I'm going to have these ready. Oops, did I not cut the 4th one? No, I did. Where'd it go, Nana?
Is it on the floor?
Huh, I don't know where it went. Oh well, I'll just cut another one.
Can't find it.
I have 4 sticks.
Oh, maybe one was gone.
No, I cut 4. Alright, that's good. Alright, so, first things first, I pulled out the black Swiss dot. It is a 2.5. And, you know, I don't like to measure, but this is about an 8-inch tail. We're going to give it a pinch in the center and a flip and a loop. And I like to hold it.
Table far side. What?
On the table far side, it went flying somewhere. Somebody must have seen it. I don't know, I don't see it. It's okay. And we're going to flip and loop. It'll show up eventually. Right? And I'm going to know that my loops are the same size by bringing up... What?
Toward the window.
That's a different piece. This one is the full. This is a different piece. That's right. Oh, it must have went flying that way is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how I know my loops are the same because I'm going to pull them up and hold them like that.
Jeanette Spears is here.
Hey, Jeanette, good morning. I know, it's early. Okay, so we got that one. This is one of my favorite ribbons. I have it in a 50-yard roll for when I do classes because I love it so much. I'm going to turn it, twist it, flip it. And it's about 1/4 of an inch. You can do a 1/2 inch if you want, shorter, however you like it. It's really, listen, bow making is all up to the person who's doing it, how they like it. Make sure those pieces near the center are really flat. It keeps everything nice and smooth at the center. Again, another 1/4 inch in there. And a quick cut. So we got 2. And I'm going to go with the 3rd one, which is the dog ribbon. Now, lucky for me, it's not directional because that gives me anxiety. I can do it. I just have to think too much. And right now, it's too early. Oh, thank you. We're twisting, pinching, and flipping. And pinching. Okay, now this one's too long, so we're going to pull that in. Tuck it in, girl. Tuck it in. It's about a 1/2 inch. I'm going to twist it. Flip it. Pinch it. Twist. I'm looking at the 2 loops. That one's a little bit too long. Pull it down. Make it flat. And then you can see the length. Okay? Easy peasy. Give it a cut. Now, never did this in my hand before, but we're going to try it. Now, I'm going to push these up, and I'm going to hold that right there. Okay?
And Joanne, Janet.
What?
Janine. Good morning. What are you doing up so early?
I got to go to work, and I signed up for an early crafter on the clock because I've never been up and did it this early, so I was hoping some people would come on and say hi and have something to watch during the day for crafter on the clock. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? That's okay. I can do it after. So now I'm holding those nice and tight. I'm going in with this one. Oops, which I just dropped on the floor, but that's okay. I love this ribbon. I love it. I have it in all the colors. I love the 1 inch. I have it in some 2s. It's just super pretty. It's a super plain ribbon, but when you add that little lace edge. Oh, I just love it to pieces. So now, Nana's going to have to fold up all my ribbons because ain't got time for that this morning. All right. I don't need that much tail. Push it here. Now this one, guys, if you want to loop it around, right, and squeeze it in there, then just flip it back and pull it down, your ribbon will go on both sides. You don't have to do that, but it's one of those things I learned, and I like to do it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in again. Let's just use a pipe cleaner. No, I better not. I better use a zip tie because I got a lot in my hand, and I don't want anything falling out. What, Mom?
Do you have another job? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a full-time job that is more than a full-time job. I work about, I don't know, 50 hours a week for that. I do this, and then I have Sister Sweet and Salty, which is another online business that I do with my sister Maria. And my friend has a shop, so I keep her decor in her shop, and we keep our sweet and salty cookies and snacks in her shop. And right now I got stuff at a hairdresser. I got too many jobs. All right.
Do you make your signs new?
I did not make these signs. These signs come from Deco Exchange. They are wooden and printed with a UV protectant. So they're perfect for outside. So guys, I'm just going to go back in here now and start spreading my loops and tails in different directions.
Lucia Page, good morning, Pamela.
Good morning, Pamela. I'm JoJo with JoJo's Rustic Remnants. It's very early. I'd appreciate it if you would follow.
No rest for the wicked, says Jeanette.
There is no rest for the wicked, let me just tell you. And I am wicked. You know, I do live over here in Massachusetts. We say wicked for everything. So I'm just going to spread out all my loops and my tails in different directions. This one's going to go here. This one's going to go here. And then I'm going to go flail out that greenery a little bit because all these pieces are wired. And if it's sticking out like that, I'm just going to cut them off because we don't need that. That's like,
your energy.
What's that? Well, something like this weekend, I had a really great weekend. I had a ton of energy. I got a ton of stuff done in the house, which I haven't done forever, like, you know, dust and vacuum and all that kind of stuff. Paperwork. I did a lot of things, trying to get the taxes ready. Ugh.
I'm sure you won't have to work tomorrow. I'm not sure.
You never know around here.
Delay.
I'm hopeful that we don't have to work. Really, really hopeful, but it all depends on when it starts. And we're lucky, I guess, because it's not supposed to start until like 5 in the morning. So, because it's going to be a extended snow situation.
I make beaded jewelry. I used to sell them on TikTok, but left because the trolls was very mean to me. But
yeah,
I did great selling in there, but those mean ones I couldn't.
You just have to ignore that. Those are just people with nothing to do. They got nothing to do, and they're just there, you know, to make you feel bad. But
I would rather go to work than have snow, says Jeanette.
Oh, no. I need a day off so I can make more pretty things.
There won't be any basketball game tomorrow night, that's for sure.
Excuse me for coughing, guys. My niece is supposed to have basketball. Well, that's good. She can use a day off, too.
Tomorrow and Thursday. Thursday's the last game. But...
Well.
Oh, Debbie Bennett's here.
Hey, Debbie. Good morning. All right. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat like a sinner in church up in here. Holy moly, it's getting hot. I'm starting to sweat like a fat lass in a chip factory with no money. I don't know. Oh, Nana. I should say a fluffy lass. A fluffy, not a fat. We don't like that word fat. Fluffy. We're fluffy. I'm well insulated, which is good for the snow we're going to get tomorrow. Okay, did I get them all? Probably not. Oh my gosh, this bow's flipping adorable.
Send me the snow. She wish she had snow versus rain.
Oh gosh, I like rain, but I like a day.
6 to 12.
Yeah. So I hope you have a day off because I'll have to go out and snow blow. Super, super cute, right? Okay, so now for this one, let's see. You could go on the bottom. I could go straight at the top. I think I'm going to go straight up at the top since the last one I did differently. I want this to show.
I think I would put 2 holes in. I think it's easier than stapling, but
Well, you can put holes in it. It's fine. However you want to do it. I just didn't feel like drilling this morning.
I'm not doing anything.
Who?
Me.
Yeah, I know you're not doing anything, but I don't feel like drilling. So, what's nice about this too?
30 minutes down, says John.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I got 15 more minutes to go.
Are you working today?
Of course.
No day tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope I get a day off tomorrow. And then I'm just going to spread these out a little bit more to get a little bit more
Lisa
variation.
Law says, I like to say I look like a can of busted biscuits.
I like that. I like it a lot. Listen, I love me a biscuit. Listen, I just love to eat. I really do. It's not good, but I do love it. I think I got that from my grandmother. We love food. We love it. We love it. Okay, guys. So now I just...
115.
How cute is this? It's so flippin' adorable for all your dog moms. This is a great gift for somebody for Mother's Day that love their dog. So I did not put a little hanger on here, so we're going to do that because you know me, I'm going to forget about it. I already did. I took my...
Keep going, Joanne, because you...
Where did I put my... It's 7:30. We can get another one done in
That's what I
15
mean. You can
minutes.
put the hanger on later.
Okay. So now, let me get rid of all this stuff. Nana, you're going to have to put all this ribbon away. That's your job. Because I got ribbon on the floor. I got ribbon all over the place. We got, Gia is snoring already. So this one, guys, I think it's another
Where do you
welcome.
live?
I live in Massachusetts, way up by the Berkshires. This is another plain welcome that says, welcome to our home. Oops, I dropped my board. It's okay. It's just wood. This is another one similar to the
Did
other.
you give him the number of the other one?
This all comes in one kit. This one is 625, but you can get all 4 in a bundle. If you go to Deco Exchange and you look up door hangers, you're going to see a bunch. If you don't see the ones I have, call them because they print their own. So on this one, we're going to do blue and yellow, okay? And it's similar to the other one, except that one was a dark brown. This is a light tan. It's the gray. It's the same printing, but the other one said welcome in white, and this one says welcome in black. We're going to use this. I love this because I love blue and brown. And I'm going to do a yellow. Then I'm going to throw in this black with the daisies, which I think is so stinking cute. It has that appearance of being stitched, but it's not. But it looks really, really good. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go in with this one again in the 1.5. And then I'm going to throw in the Swiss dot. Okay? So,
Oh, you're crafting, aren't you?
I'm up, people. I am awake. So, first things first. I'm going to hand bow it. That last hand bow worked out
She
okay.
was in Ludlow on Friday. How close? Oh, you're like
Who was in Ludlow?
half hour.
Who was in Ludlow?
Joanne Gian.
You're kidding.
Giagni.
Ludlow is about 20 minutes from me. Oh gosh, I hope I have enough of this ribbon. Well, that's good. We're going to make it work. We gonna make it work.
Put your hanger on. Yes, we're going to do that.
Oh, I should do it first. That's what they're telling me. Because they're smarter than I am. Okay, first things first. Hang up your board in front of you. Make sure it hangs straight. Pull that so I can see the middle of the board. And then put the hanger on. Give it a few flips back and forth. Strengthen that bad boy right up. Gia's not awake. Can you hear her snoring? She's always sleeping and always snoring.
It's all right.
Okay, perfect. Right through the board. Doesn't even come through. I love that, love that, love that. Okay. we're going to hand bow. Before I do that, I need to pull off a little bit of this, because if it's in my hand, it's going to be hard to hang on to. This is a really big bush, so I'm only going to use a couple pieces from it. Let's see, we're going to use, I need the blue. I'm not worried about the tag. I need this piece because I want blue and yellow. And I'm going to use this piece with the blue and yellow. Okay, I'm going to use that piece for something else.
Oh, Tom.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. Okay, that's a big old loop on the bottom. A big old loop on the top. And because of this, it's a little bit too short. But we're going to make it work, guys. We're going to shorten this, shorten that, and shorten this, and now we're good. Okay? Make sure these loops, the loops are the same, which is fine. I'm going to take this piece so it doesn't get wasted, make myself an extra set of tails. Don't worry about the length. We're going to go in with the yellow. I'm just pinching it, twisting it, flipping it, pinching it. It's about 1/4 inch difference. Shorter, right? There we go. Love that. This is so adorable. I love this ribbon. Don't you think it's cute, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This particular ribbon came from Michelle Andre with Big Sugar Creek Farm. Okay.
First time Carolyn from.
Welcome, Carolyn. Thank you for coming in. My name is JoJo with JoJo's Rustic Remnants. Again, I'm going to go back in with the same blue. I love this bandana. Absolutely love it. I love this with the Highland Cow. Make sure they're the same, and they are. Give that a little snippety doodah.
T-minus 32 minutes off to work.
I will be headed to work as well. So what I'm going to do here, actually I'm going to take this one off and hold it in the other hand. I'm going to put this in here. Don't worry about it. We're going to spread it out when we're done. And this one in here. Then put my blue back on top. Okay? And then we're going to go in finally. And you can do as many ribbons as you want with the black and white Swiss dot.
Kimmy's here.
Hi, Kimmy. I'm going to do that. I'm going to loop it. Now this button loop, I just turn it over on itself and pinch it and twist it.
What? JoJo's making you work early.
No, she was up already.
I'm up at 6.
She was already up. Don't you worry about Tom. Tom, don't worry about Nana. Don't you dare. Okay, we're going to go in here with this.
I like the Highland Cow.
I love him. I have...
Oliver.
Oh,
Oliver was his name.
Oliver is the red one, and Teddy is the beige one. And I have not seen Oliver. All winter he's been out in the field. He hasn't come for snacks. So I was so happy to see him. But he got so gigantic. I think he's been eating the entire grass field out there. Because Teddy's big. And after I saw Oliver, I was like, holy crap, Teddy, you're tiny.
Some people probably know what you're talking about.
Oh, I go to the farm. It's the Whip City Animal Sanctuary here in Westfield. And if you go to my page and you see me at the farm, that's where I am. And those are the Highland cows that are there. And we've got Gabe, the draft horse. That's my boyfriend. And Omen.
is there a specific formula to make such beautiful bows?
Absolutely
How many
not.
different colors of ribbon and the ratio to your...
It doesn't
Or-
matter. Literally does not matter. You can use any colors you want. You can use as many ribbons as you want. It really is all up to you. There are no rules. I'm just pulling this loop. I want to go over here and this loop over here. I'm just separating all my goodies. That's all I'm doing right now. Tails one way. Switching up the tails. Switching up the loops. That's all. That is it. It's super simple. And then I am going to pull out those flowers so that they look prettier. They're not just sticking out straight. We're going to pull them through our ribbons. You know what I mean? Like this and like thus. I am going to go back and dovetail so I don't forget. I do have an extra set of tails on the bottom blue because, again, I wasn't going to waste that piece of ribbon. And quite frankly, there wasn't anything I could do with what I had. So, oops, that came off. We're just going to put that right back on. Or leave it off, whatever. Love the blue, love the sunflowers.
Shelby, I'm a newbie, Shelby.
Hi, Shelby. Welcome, welcome. My name is JoJo, JoJo's Rustic Remnants, LLC. I would love it if you'd give me a like and a follow as I try to build my business back. I had at one point 11,000 followers and the page got hacked, and so I'm building back. We're starting from scratch.
Sent you 50 stars.
Thank you for the stars. That's so sweet of you. I really appreciate that.
She's new, but she probably doesn't know.
Oh, so my star money, guys, goes, whatever you guys send me, I double it and I give it to the Westfield Animal Sanctuary. And that is the farm that I go to where you guys see me on this same page. I go up to the farm. I feed my boyfriend, Gabe. He's a draft horse. He's madly in love with me because I bring him treats. And there's Omen and Molly and Willow and, oh my gosh, the piglets.
I'm drinking my first cup of coffee at 6:30.
It's 6:30. It's early. What time is it, Mom?
It's almost 6:45.
6:45. And
You've got about
I have a
5
couple.
minutes.
I have 5 minutes left, and then I'll be done, and then I'll be at work by 8 o'clock. And then I got to run over to the casino to have a meeting with the people that are taking care of our. Well, Mom, it's got to be in Springfield. We don't have a place big enough for us to do it. Ooh, I'm in love with this bow. So that, I'm going to go over here.
Tom says if anyone has any questions about Nana, I'd be happy to answer them.
Nana is my mother. She's not my grandmother. And Tom, she reads all the comments and she busts my chops. If she doesn't like something, she tells me right out loud in front of everybody. I don't like that. Take that
Now
out.
following Irma.
Thank you so much, you guys. I am live on my page every Sunday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I usually put a post on my page to let you know when I'm going live. Sometimes I go live at the farm. Those are Thursday nights, and that could be any time. I usually say, hey, it's farm time. Come see us. And that's about it.
Blue Tipton's loving the bows with the flowers. Like
Isn't it pretty? I love plain greenery too, but every once in a while you need a little color. So, and quite frankly, you could use red, you could use cream, you could just use the greens. They're super perfect. But I love these door hangers. Again, super slim profile. So if you're one of those people that likes to put it between your screen door and your storm door, no problem. And that's it, guys. We got these 3 of these done in 40 minutes.
Gotta make the dough. Yeah.
Gotta go make the money. Gotta pay the mortgage. That's what I say. Gotta go pay the mortgage.
That's Jeanette. Yeah, we all have jobs so that we can play with this.
Yeah, exactly. Because I love me some ribbon.
We have like 4 minutes.
All right, guys.
If you want to put the hook on the other one, you can.
All right. So I did forget the hanger on the other one, so we could do that. but I just love the colors. And like I said, when with these neutrals, it doesn't matter what color. You could use red, you could use peach, you could use pink, whatever color you like. All right?
Joy Kimmel, these door hangers are so cute. I have a couple of metal ones.
Yes.
Go figure how to attach my bow. Just
So, with the metal, there is a jewelry punch, okay? And you use that jewelry punch, you can get it at Deco Exchange. You punch 2 holes, and then after you make your bow using a zip tie, because you're going to want to use a zip tie with the flowers and everything, because it's a lot. And you don't want, if in case when you ship it, it gets a little flat and your customer goes to fluff it, if it comes apart, you're in trouble. So then you can put your pipe cleaner around that zip tie and put the pipe cleaner through those holes, and it will attach to the metal sign. When I have a metal sign, I usually put that. So this metal sign comes with holes. So check the rim. Like this is a metal sign that I have, but it has holes in it. And for this one, I would put this on a grapevine, and I would use those holes to attach it to the grapevine. That's just how I like to use mine, because this to me is a very small door hanger. Like if I make a bow, it's going to take up my whole thing because I make a big bow.
use a jewelry punch, Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, you can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at Deco Exchange. It has to be thin enough because see, like this one is particularly thick. It's not like a standard metal frame, but this one already has has 2 holes in it to attach.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm headed to the office. If you're headed into the office, grab yourself a coffee and, slap a smile on your face. We're going to get through it together. We'll talk to you soon. Be kind to one another. Ooh, it hurt. Have a good day. Bye, guys.